Once upon a time, in a small village by the river, where the green fields stretched endlessly to the horizon, lived a gray cat in a poor family. Life was simple and peaceful, with joys that came from the little things. But then one day a heavy rainstorm came, turning the gentle river into a monstrous beast, sweeping away everything in its path. In the dark of night, as the village was submerged in the floodwaters, the gray cat, with its small and frail body, bravely jumped into the raging waters to save a kitten trapped in the current. Exhausted but driven by courage and determination, the gray cat managed to bring the kitten to safety. In that moment, the gray cat deeply understood the power of water and realized that if it could swim better, perhaps it could save even more lives. The flood passed, leaving behind pain and loss for the village. The gray cat sat alone by the river, looking at the remnants of the flood, its heart heavy. A new dream began to form within. The gray cat wanted to become a swimmer, not just to protect the village, but also to change its life and the lives of those around it. But that dream was not easy. The gray cat began practicing swimming every day in the river near the village. Its small legs were not used to the water, and its thin body was easily swept away. The times of gasping for breath, nearly drowning, made it tired, but nothing could stop its resolve. The gray cat kept training day by day under the scorching sun and the falling rain. Persistence and determination gradually helped it improve, little by little. One day, while practicing as usual, the gray cat unexpectedly met a golden cat who had once been a swimming coach and was visiting the village after hearing about the flood. He saw the relentless effort of the gray cat and was impressed by its strong will. He decided to help the gray cat, inviting it to the city for professional training. Stepping into the city was like stepping into a completely new world for the gray cat. The modern swimming pools and the intense training sessions often made it feel overwhelmed. But every time it thought of the poor village and the dream of protecting everyone, it pushed itself to keep going. The months of hard training passed, and the gray cat transformed from a weak kitten into a strong swimmer, ready to face even greater challenges. Then the fateful day arrived. The day when the gray cat would step into the Olympic arena, where the world's best swimmers gathered. Before the competition began, images of the flood from years ago, the village, and the people it loved flashed through its mind. The gray cat reminded itself that this was the moment to show the world that it doesn't matter where you come from. What matters is whether you have the determination to achieve your dreams. The starting whistle blew, and the gray cat dove into the water, each stroke strong and determined. The cool water embraced its body, but in its heart, it thought only of the village, of the little friends watching its every move. And then, in the final moments, the gray cat passed all the competitors and touched the finish line first. The cheers and applause were deafening, but to the gray cat, the most precious thing was that its dream had come true. When it returned to the village with the Olympic gold medal around its neck, the gray cat brought not only glory for itself but also a bigger dream. It decided to open a swimming class for the young kittens in the village, teaching them not only how to swim, but also that in life, nothing is impossible if we have enough perseverance and determination. And so, under the warm, golden sunlight, laughter echoed across the river, where the little kittens, under the guidance of the gray cat, swam confidently, no longer afraid of any flood. The gray cat sat by the riverbank, smiling contentedly, knowing that it had fulfilled its life's mission and left a valuable lesson for future generations.